Hello and welcome to Thought Tank, the second installment of this series where I talk about random thoughts that I've had and put them on the internet for people to think about as well, because we all need people who think. I wanted to talk today about inferring things. So, referring to something that people would not know, indirectly referring to something that is funny or something hidden knowledge, so to speak. Something that means something different in a different context or crowd. This sort of inference happens a lot in jokes, where someone takes something at face value when it's obviously something that is meant to be some sort of a saying, or vice versa. I just sort of wanted to talk about how when you're meeting new people, this is the area I'm operating out of, when you're meeting new people, how we don't really check to see if we're still inferring things based on the crowd we're normally hanging around with. And I do this, and it's happened to me too, so I think it happens to a lot of people, that's why I'm putting it here. But what I'm trying to just sort of thinking out loud, it's when you're speaking to someone you don't know, it's awkward most of the time. And so you just sort of try to speak normally, and that involves a lot of inference, inferring things from the crowd you come from, which is perfectly natural because that's the way you're used to talking. Again, I do this all the time. But I think it would be really, really nice if you could have a conversation with someone where and I've had these conversations too, where you have a conversation with someone and they either understand the inferences or you hit it off on talking about a subject that you both know about and love to talk about, something like Fortnite or I don't know, the new Instagram thing, whatever it is, I don't know. But I think it would be nice if you could have conversations with people where you either explained what you were referencing, which is hard to do, or you just didn't reference the things. I think it would be just sort of a cool new way of speaking to people, and people may already do this, I just haven't come across them, but a new way of is sort of considering the other person's point of view and considering how they're feeling, because they're probably feeling very similar to you, and just sort of trying to lessen the awkwardness as opposed to make it larger by referring to something that they don't understand and they think they're supposed to laugh, sort of a situation, which happens to me a lot. But I just wanted to put that thought out there and see what people thought about it, and to see if that would be a cool thing to implement, if you see problems with it, which I don't, which I really don't see any problems with it. But just sort of, because I want to sort of improve the way people have conversations, so I might as well put it on the internet for people to find it. But yeah, thank you for listening to this. Again, comment down below what you think about the thought, what your thought on the thought is. And, yeah, don't stop thinking. First of all, I'm trying to do an outro here, but I don't have one for this show yet. Don't stop thinking and think about other people. Now, vote. Tell me if that's a good outro or not. And I will see you when the next episode of the podcast comes out, or the next episode of this comes out. Thank you guys for watching for these 4 minutes, and have a great week.